Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. You are at the Frequency of Abundance. I am Natan Verhofsky, your host with the most. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are here on Triumphant Tuesday. We're talking authentic authority. We're looking at how true leaders don't need to shout. Their energy speaks louder than their words. And we explore how inner certainty and energetic alignment is going to create an effortless respect and trust, the kind of authority that doesn't demand attention, but it just naturally commands it. So, if you ever were wondering how to lead without forcing it, this episode is for you. And I want to thank you for being here. Yesterday on Motivational Monday, we did the energy of influence. Tomorrow on Winning Wednesday, we're looking at your voice as your vibration. Thriving Thursday is going to be the science of charisma. Fearless Friday, and Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern is when we get together. Fearless Friday is vision-led leadership. On the weekends, pop in the afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern. You're going to get a midday, mid-weekend break. And Successful Saturday is going to be energetic integrity. And Soaring Sunday, the courage to be seen. So I invite you to hang out with us for the rest of the week. It's going to be something special. And it's always here, always for free, always available. So I'll put in a couple little ticker tapes and I'll add a little, comments and like and share in the chat. Thank you. And contact information will be there for you as well. We're blessed to be here. We're blessed to start the show and to get everything going. And if you don't know, if you're new to us, this is season 6. 5 seasons a blur. We were looking at personal development, and that was season 1. Season 2, we were focusing in on where to get, where we would be looking at personal development. And that's so different, and that's so key. So where we from and did the personal development, season 2, we were looking at, relationships, communication, family, friends, peers, employees, coworkers, just so many different ways that we really wanted to play with that. And then we had a chance on the 3rd season to go, you know what, if you're online, you're a coach, you're a healer, you're a therapist, you're somebody, doing those kind of things, cool. That whole season was to help you get better at your voice, your understanding, who you were and how you helped people. Season 4, we looked at proper abundance and how to get through there and how to energize that. And then in season 5, we had the entire season on energy. And so now that we come to season 6, this is energetic leadership. This entire season is for those that lead others. As you see my word cloud behind me, leadership's that top word. Right above it, the only other word, alliance. So this season is to reach out and to help you. And if you were curious where it all came from, that's why we were talking about Allura Creative. As the only not-for-profit public relations house in the world, it is a very unique being. No transactional friends, no click now, buy now buttons. It is a one of a kind only. Let's see if this is something that works specifically for you kind of a place. Give me 1 minute, take a look. We'll thank our corporate sponsor, and we'll also see if it's something that, as a leader, might make some impact for you, especially if you're hunting whales.
I'm sure you've heard the news. There's a game-changing PR house in town. At Allura Creative Agency, we specialize in bringing visionaries together. As the first and only not-for-profit public relations house, we offer exclusive, invitation-only events tailored for C-suite leaders, executives, professionals, and founders. Imagine this, you co-hosting an event alongside top industry leaders, seamlessly connecting with your ideal clients. Our done-for-you approach means we handle everything, from getting butts in seats to your co-host, personally introducing you and your unique offer. Founded during the global lockdown, Allura was born out of a commitment to empower coaches, healers, and experts. Today, we continue that mission by providing a platform for you to shine and expand your influence. Join our exclusive community and experience the power of authentic connection. Discover how Allura Creative Agency can elevate your brand and help you unlock your full potential. Curious? Book a time to speak with us today and step into a world of endless opportunities. Allura Creative Agency, elevating brands and inspiring leaders. Won't you join us today?
The first of many invitations today. Now, here's where you are. Put in the ticker tapes, make that all proper for you. There you go. Let me get your episode started. Let's talk about authentic authority. You know that true leaders don't need to shout, their energy speaks louder than words. So if we're going to explore inner certainty, if we're going to look at energetic alignment, we're going to use those to create effortless respect and trust. Now, in the first section, let's look at understanding authentic authority. If you want to get into the mindset, authentic authority isn't about power. It's not about titles. It's not about loudness. It's the natural influence that flows from an inner alignment and integrity. There's a key distinction between authority and authoritarianism. Authority attracts. Authoritarianism demands. So a nugget of wisdom today might be that, authority is earned through alignment, not enforcement. Inner alignment creates outer magnetism. So if we look at the next section, grabbing a little Greek mountain tea. If you know me, you know that that's a staple in the mornings. Section 2 would be actionable steps to cultivate authentic authority. So do an energetic check-in. Take 2 minutes every day just to pause. Really consciously check your inner state. Ask yourself, am I aligned with my values right now? Take note of what emotional state you're in without judgment. This builds that self-awareness, gives you authentic grounding, and it gives you a safe place to ask yourself where you're at without any kind of, well, why are you there? You shouldn't be there. You know better. You can allow yourself to slip and dip once in a while. Know that you can pull yourself back out. And that's authentic grounding. That's self-awareness. So if you want a simple journal prompt, ask yourself, where am I currently compromising my authenticity in my leadership? I authentically would like to act and lead this way, but I'm compromising. Why? Where? Write that. Identify specific situations where you feel misaligned, where you feel pressured. You're acting out of obligation, not out of genuine joy. And when you lead from joy, people follow with joy. So choose that one area that you just identified from your audit, and I want you to just commit to it for the next week. Just shift towards authenticity. Just start leaning in. The more you do, the more you'll notice that the rest of the universe just kind of gives back a bit. And I think that's where a lot of people may not know where they stand. Now, if you're picking up what we're putting down, give us a like, give us a comment, give us a thumbs up. The algorithm loves it. Let's look at energetic alignment for effortless influence. So this is a presence practice. We talked about presence. We talked about that ability to walk in as the gunslinger in an Old West movie and the corral just stops. Piano player stops. No more people serving at the bar. No drinks. Nobody's playing cards or talking anymore. And he hasn't said a word. That's presence. Presence practice. What to do? So before any interaction, you want to set yourself a clear intention about the energy that you want to embody. Do I want to embody calm confidence? Do I want to embody openness? Do I want to embody genuine care? Before any interaction, set a clear intention. about the energy you want to embody. And notice how this shifts the quality of interactions that you have without you needing to force authority, without you having to pull rank. Look at those nuggets. Look at that people follow energy, not words alone. Look at the quieter your ego, the louder your presence. When you are a really, really big deal and you're quiet about it, and people just peel away levels and layers of the onion and find out little bit by little bit how big a deal you are. Look at the facial expression. Incredible. You know, you're sitting here taking the bus with somebody and you only then look over and go, hold on, you look a lot like Keanu Reeves. And you're like, well, thanks, I am. And you're like, what? But meanwhile, the last 20 minutes, you were sitting next to the same person. And now 5 minutes left before your stop. Dang it. And you could have been chatting with Keanu Reeves this whole time. He's famous for taking the bus once in a while. So this is about you having the quietest ego and the loudest presence. Now, before we get to the next section and look at how inner certainty commands respect, because not everybody is. Not everybody's aligned. Not everybody knows. Not everybody inside is cool with that. Not everybody has the ability. Everybody has the ability to highlight that their inner certainty comes out into something as simple as a smile. That'll command respect in a very different way. Your microphone's still going? Testing. Good. Okay. Once in a while, technology does wonderfully fun things. Sorry about that. And that's kind of where you get to play. This is the frequency of abundance, right? Not in that space, if anything, and if we're not okay with that, we're here to lead. Today is authority. And that's why I wanted you to know in this space, in this time, there is a very, very cool place that as a leader, if you're at 9 out of 10 personally and professionally, if you're looking to grow a little bit, there's friends that I have that I'd love to introduce you to. There's private group that I belong to that I'll personally invite you to. Take a look around our little sandbox and see if it resonates with you. I'd love for you to play it and to let you come out at a chance of the highest possible level. If you don't know my background, I've been an elite energy coach for about 30 years. I started with Cirque du Soleil, Olympians, national sports teams. I've had about 15,000 people come through my hands as I wrote a couple best-selling books, Personal Momentum, and quotes from the Wall of Wisdom, Moments of Power. So I am giving back on my own personal, my own way. This is my legacy. The topics, the thoughts, the concepts, the seasons, they're all here for you. They're all for free. You go to Frequency of Abundance, click groups, bang, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, now on TikTok, and playing around in Instagram. So many different platforms and places for you to find us. Get whatever you need. Whatever season or episode resonates with you, it's for you. That's the blessing of being here. We talked about how incredible it is, and it's Allura Creative that sponsors us and gives us the ability for you to think about for the next minute. If you're already at 9 out of 10, personally and professionally, what would 9.1 look like? What would 9.2 look like?
Meet Natan Verkovsky, Elite Energy Coach, helping top performers break limits, activate their energy, and achieve unstoppable momentum. Welcome to the Personal Momentum Retreat, an exclusive experience designed for executives, entrepreneurs, and visionaries who demand more from life. Every month, top performers gather to master powerful mental, physical, and emotional drills, strategies used by world-class leaders to unlock peak performance and resilience. At this retreat, you won't just learn, you'll experience transformation, shift your energy, break through barriers, and build unstoppable momentum.
Get a sneak peek at our weekly preview event, happening every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Experience firsthand the mental, physical, and emotional drills that will change your game. Success is not about working harder. It's about activating your personal momentum. Reserve your spot today.
There you go. You've got your personal invitation now. I wanted to make sure you knew where we're coming from, what we're up to, and how we can help you out. Let's jump into section 4, how inner certainty commands respect. Now, if you're looking at it, I'm sure you have a personal story where you've had such an inner certainty and it came out and it naturally commanded respect and trust. We all do. These are the experiences that bind us. When people instinctually trust those that embody consistency between their beliefs, between their words, between their actions, it comes off as certainty, and that is authentic leadership. So, if we're looking to reflect after an interaction, you've met someone, you've had an interaction, reflect briefly. Did I embody inner certainty? Or was I seeking validation? Did I need your approval and you're such a big deal. Oh, gee, thanks. I needed you to say that. Or were you confident enough to just be in that space, in that place, and just talk without your accolades, without your achievements? Were you able to embody inner certainty? When you adjust gradually to align your actions with your core beliefs, people will notice. It'll come in quite a unique way. They'll sense the shift. They'll sense the difference in how you've shifted from one aspect of you to just, it's not a new you. It's just more, oh, I love that quality that you have. And now you really embody it. Thank you so much for bringing that out. It is such a difference. Now, if we look at daily practices to strengthen your authentic authority, this is interesting. This is where we have daily commitment rituals. Every morning, give yourself an affirmation. Today, my energy speaks clearly. I lead authentically, aligned with who I truly am. Today, my energy speaks clearly. I lead authentically, aligned with who I truly am. That's your morning. In your evening, every evening, give yourself a brief reflect. How authentically aligned was I today? Celebrate those moments of alignment and learn gently from those moments of disconnect because they're there for you. They're a teaching tool. The disconnects are just as powerful, if not more, than the ones that are reconnected. And that's why I want you to think about it. And we'll go into a deep final thought in a minute. I want you to go from that place of power. I want you to think about how today we explored authentic authority. The exercises given were for consistency, for you to have real transformation. And these practices, you can try to observe your shifts. You can try to share your experiences. It'll effortlessly change how much momentum you have. When you're quiet about it inside and be like, all right, I'm going to commit to this, I do it. It's so different than when you commit publicly. Come on my channel. Come say hi. Come out in your network, in your neighborhood. Come out in all of the social medias that we're all playing with. There's so many sandboxes for you to try. When you share your experiences with others, it is incredibly powerful. It is incredibly deep. And it empowers you as much as it empowers the people that are inspired and listen to you. That's what makes it so magical. That once in a while, you help others fall in love with time, help them actually fall in love with themselves again. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that we could all hang out and lead and have. Now, if you're looking at a proper way that once in a while I'm out of alignment and I want to know what it is to get back into it. Well, that was what we were looking at today. From morning and evening reflects to how people follow your energy, not your words, to looking at an audit for authenticity, to starting it with a beautiful energetic check-in, just to see where you at. Where you at right now? How energetically aligned are you? If you're in that zone, oh my goodness, you're going to, because it speaks to the authentic you. Now, speaking of the authentic you, let me put this in a little. I want to make sure that you know there are testing. Let me see if I can get that microphone going. Hold on. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Testing. Do we got the microphone? Do we got the ladies? Hello, we're on. We're on. Yes, we did it. Woo-hoo. Okay. Thank you so much for your patience. I apologize that sometimes tech issues pop up and we have no control over. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let's wrap up today. Now, if you've been here and if you've been following along and if you've been hanging out through the technical troubles, thank you so much. It's a blessing. I truly feel that. Let's look at if it's possible. And I don't know if technology is going to help me out or not. It might not. There was one little thing I did want to show you. It was one little invite I wanted to have for you. And I thought it'd be rather special. This is the voices that lead. Right now, you're here at Frequency of Abundance. This is my daily broadcast. We do this show every day, 6 seasons in now. The newest thing that we just started looking at was interviewing incredible people, leaders that have left a legacy and are helping others become limitless. And so I created Voices That Lead. Now, take a minute. This is your invitation. This entire season is for leaders. If you're a leader, if you can step out of your comfort zone and your skin for a little bit, just 20 minutes, that's all I need you for. Let me have a chance to help you inspire others. Take a listen.
Ever wonder what sets real leaders apart? It's not the corner office, it's the impact they make. Welcome to the Voices That Lead podcast with Natan Verkovsky, where we dive deep with leaders who put service first. These aren't just CEOs or big names. They're people making a difference, building legacies through acts of kindness, mentorship, and heart. Every episode you'll hear powerful stories, straight from those who lift others up and inspire change. Looking for practical advice, authentic conversations, or just a spark to unleash your own limitless potential? You'll find it here. Because leadership isn't just about where you end up. It's about who you help along the way. Join the community and get inspired. Reach out to be a featured guest on the program. Leaders, legacy, limitless. Subscribe to the Voices That Lead podcast. Join us as a speaker and let others be inspired by you. Become the leader you're meant to be.
There you go. Let's hope technology helped me out with that one and that you got to see it and you got to feel it and you got to be a little bit inspired. I want you to come on to the Voices That Lead podcast. I want you to be involved in that. I want you to hear it and be inspired. I want you to step up as a leader and be on it. I want you to help inspire others. The fastest way to learn is to teach. So please come on over to our house. Come have some fun. Know that you're here at the Frequency of Abundance and everything is available for you. Let's close up authentic authority. The leadership is its own separate purpose. The authority part. Whew. How to be an authority without being authoritarian, right? Authentic authority isn't about how much noise you can make. It's about how deeply you can resonate. It's the quiet. It's the powerful knowing that who you are is enough, that your truth needs no defense. True authority doesn't wrestle for attention. It simply attracts it. If you consider this, that every moment you spend chasing approval or validation, that's energy that's diverted from expressing your true self. The moment you realize your authority comes from alignment, that's when you step into an effortless flow. That's when people really sense the change. And people don't just listen to your words, they sense your energy, they trust your intentions, they follow your lead. Not because they must, but because your authentic presence naturally inspires trust. So remember, your most powerful leadership tool isn't your voice, it's your vibration. Let authenticity become your daily practice. Let alignment be your constant guide. This is how you command attention without ever demanding it. If today's resonated with you, if it's made some sense, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, if all of this is here, you've been invited to come to Voices That Lead, be a guest, listen to the podcast for Leaders, Legacy, Limitless. You've been invited to come play with us at Allura Creative Agency, where if you're a big deal and you're hunting whales and you wanted somebody to blow a dog whistle specific to that target audience, that's the only thing they do. You've been invited to come and play over at the Frequency of Abundance. It's a free group on LinkedIn. Just click the Frequency of Abundance. Boop, 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 boop. You're there. So many ways to stay and play energized, connected. We believe the tide rises all boats. So thank you so much for helping us lift and rise that tide today. Now, I've got a little comment in the chat. Hey, April. Thank you. Thank you. Love the sunshine. That's beautiful. Welcome, welcome. Such a lovely treat. And some people wake up early for this show, like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning early. So thank you and bless you. It's such a treat to have that available for us. Today, when we were focused and we really considered authentic authority, we were looking at the people that lead quietly, calmly, with certainty. We were looking at the ability to demand respect without ever demanding it. You command it without ever giving an order. It is the most natural possible way to lead. So I invite you to come back and join us. Oh my goodness, the rest of this week. Yesterday on Motivational Monday, we did the energy of influence. Today on Triumphant Tuesday was your authentic authority. Tomorrow on Winning Wednesday, you got your voice as your vibration. Thriving Thursday is the science of charisma. Fearless Friday, and we go 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday to Friday. Vision-led leadership. Weekends, chill out, sleep in, get your work done. 3 p.m. Eastern, get a midday, mid-weekend rest, get a break, and a reset. We will do Successful Saturday, Energetic Integrity. And we end this week, the first week back on season 6, with Soaring Sunday, The Courage to Be Seen. So ladies and gentlemen, what a blessing. Thank you so much for popping into our lives. Thank you so much for having a little bit of sunshine. If you've been with us before, you know how we end it's always going to be in that same beautiful frequency of abundance. And we ask you only one thing at the end of every show: be kind to each other. I'm Natan Verhosky, your host with the most. This is Frequency of Abundance.